Hey guys, I have to do a follow up with the content that I relayed to you on the last video because there's something that I really need to amend about it. Not that I amend, I need to add something about it. The thing is that what I was talking about withdrawal, it's almost sound like an alien language to average Chinese people because I was talking to even my dad, who is also drinking every day, but he drinks consistently only during dinner times. And so every time I told him about withdrawal, and they never understand because they would not empathize and they don't know what you're talking about. Like what I was talking about, like you're shaking or you're hearing things like hallucinations and things that he never gone through that kind of stuff because to me, like average people is just such a lightweight because they don't know what you're talking about. They like my dad. He will throw up like right away if he got too much drink, and that's right away because that's not what I had gone through. Like I told you, I never throw up right away. I only got nausea and throw up very heavily only if you're not drinking. That's part of the process of alcohol withdrawal. The thing is, I need to tell you because this is almost like a taboo topic, and which is I think it's not right because people look down on you and then all they think, oh, he's a fucking drunk or alcoholic, and because alcoholism is pretty serious disease. Because just somehow that the way I drink, and I tell you seriously, very seriously, if you're a heavy drinker the way I drink, if you're downing like a liter of a vodka a day, and that's pretty serious shit. And if you the way you drink like this, it's you cannot stop. The thing is, you cannot stop. It's absolutely dangerous if you just cold turkey like right away because it's very dangerous. Like I told you, delirium tremor is something that you don't want to mess with. It's pretty. It's so dangerous, and I did not end up having a heart attack. I don't know what next time, but I got a panic attack, and because I saw ghosts and things, and it was just completely chaotic. It was a mess. It was like you're in a living hell. So if you're a heavy drinker, you cannot stop. And what it was is that after that hospital experience, and so many hospital experiences, that I don't want to go to hospital anymore ever. So I just want to stay home. And how are you gonna do it? Is that you have to taper it down little by little. Like if you drink like a liter a day, that's every day. That's like hurting every part of your body. Your liver, your stomach, your brain, your skin, even. Because I had one outburst of psoriasis. I told you it was like completely all over, and then they told me the first thing is don't touch alcohol, but that's not something I can do, so I just hack it out for like over a year. So, but gladly, my ex-wife was completely being very helpful, like applying lotions on me and do all kinds of stuff. But how are you gonna do it if you constantly have your alcohol in your blood? Like seriously. So the people were asking, as what it is what it is oh, this ball. My girl got me this ball. I recently just charged it again and aired it up again. So I like football. Yeah, I got carried away. People was ask me like, so why don't you stop? Why don't you quit? But the thing is, quitting alcohol is not like giving up meat or giving up nicotine or caffeine. I know people were so down with caffeine, like grande latte 3 times a day. That's pretty bad too. I had no fun with caffeine anymore. I used to drink a lot of coffee when I was in high school and college because I was reading so much books, and at the time I was not touching. Alcohol is toxic. It's poison basically. Imagine you put the ethanol in your body. your body's gonna reject it, and this is what withdrawal comes in. And for me, nicotine was really not my thing, and I told you that I broke my hands, and that I was completely morphed up, and because they put morphine in me, and that's why to get rid of pain, and then they gave me painkillers. I was like downing the whole bottle of painkillers, and it doesn't help. And after the thing tapered down, it was painful as hell with your hand, but I hack it out. So the pill is not gonna work because all the opiates, it just temporarily alleviates you. So back on track. What I was saying, people would ask you, why don't you just quit? The thing is, I've given much thoughts about this too. It's not like I'm not a thinking person. Of course, a smart soldier is a thinking soldier. So I was just thinking. First of all, I cannot. I don't really want to part with this. So as weird as it sounds, a lot of people would tell you to go to AA meetings, but AA has every association with Christianity, and that's something that I'm not interested in, because I'm already there's so many things that I'm interested in religion as a historical interest, hobby. But on the other hand, I'm saying that, hey, I'm on a fast lane going 120 an hour with no brakes, so I can't stop. And as I said earlier, you cannot stop like this. It will kill you. And so you can control yourself. So later on, maybe you run out of gas. So later on, you're slow down. But I still. I'm not running out of gas. I have a full tank going on. So that is also interesting. So the thing is that in the pursuit of spiritual journey, which I think it really is, because you're putting ethanol in you, it would just like going like a spiritual journey, because you don't live like a normal person, which it is. And if you want to prepare yourself for withdrawal, sometimes just really watch out to how much you drink. Like I showed you, like Smirnoff, that is 50% alcohol. It's and there's something that this is to the limit in United States standard. In China, I know it's even more. Some of it is like going 70% alcohol, which is completely freaking so bad that you might as well just drink alcohol, the rubbing alcohol, medical alcohol, which sometimes I tried it once too. Sometimes you're that desperate once you run out, you're running out, and then see how desperate you are. And sometimes, like I said, you're going through a religious experience. The thing is that I had pursued Taoist, and that's my favorite, because Chinese Taoist religion is my favorite. So of course I tried meditations, and for over a year I read a lot of Taoist literatures and things like that, and it really calmed me down. But in a way, if you going this way, or say if you go through like FLG, that's Falun Gong, if you've gone that way, and my girls just see me kind of weird, because at the time, so when you pursue that, I ain't drinking anymore, or very little bit. But on the other hand, I'm like, hey, I'm going so spiritual. I lock myself up in a dark room and for hours, meditations and things like that. And then afterwards, I feel like that ain't fucking working. So fuck it. I'm still gonna go my hedonist behaviors. So whatever it is, really, you gotta take care of yourself. Yeah, like I said, get a lot of vitamins and eat a lot of fruits. If you couldn't eat, like a lot of time, like over 3 days, I couldn't eat anything. So where'd the energy come from? You're so weak, like a senior citizens. So at least you can eat some banana, let's say. Just eat light, like gruels and things like that. So literally, little by little, you can bring yourself back to life and get a lot of vitamins, especially the vitamin B's and folic acid. It's also very important. All of these things that really helps. I really want to share it with you guys because in the Chinese community, they just look down on you. That ain't right, because once you get associated with that, and then you lost all your friends. I mean, I lost all my friends. I lost all of my girls, and but then again, it's a journey that you go through, and that everything's in your mind if you can hack it. I wish I'll be there because it's a real painful experience. Seriously. All right, I got carried away a little. All right, talk to you later.